Hello again. Quite a few well-known people were born and bred in the Northern Irish city of Belfast. Georgie Best, the football star, James Galway, the flautist, C.S. Lewis, who wrote The Lion, the Witch and the Wardrobe, Jocelyn Bell, the astronomer who discovered quasars, to name but a few. Of course, these men and women all had something unfortunate in common, which is that they were white. This rather made them ineligible these days to be the subject of a new statue in the city. Both the Republic of Ireland and the 6 counties which make up Northern Ireland are very keen these days to get with the trend and to become more global and less parochial. Both Belfast and Dublin are becoming more vibrant and mixed by the day, and so if a statue was going to be erected in Belfast, then it would be best if it were of a black person. The problem is, of course, that until 20 or 30 years ago, there never had been, black people living in the city, and so it was rather tricky to know who might be celebrated in this way by a statue. Then some bright person remembered that almost 200 years ago, an African American had visited Belfast and given a few speeches there. Perfect. Frederick Douglass was an abolitionist who stayed in Belfast in 1845 and then again the following year. He said he liked it there and he delivered speeches saying what a bad thing slavery was. So it was that a statue of Frederick Douglass has been unveiled recently in Belfast and may be seen in the thumbnail to this video. I give a link too to a news article about the statue. By any way of looking at the matter, this is extremely weird. We don't often erect statues to people who have just visited our city a long time ago to make speeches, do we? British Prime Minister Harold Macmillan delivered a cracking speech in South Africa in 1960, but I would be surprised to hear that they were going to put up a statue to him in Cape Town because of that. The real reason that a statue of Frederick Douglass has been put up in Belfast is that it is a signal to black people that they are welcome to go and live in Northern Ireland. The Lord Mayor of Belfast said as much when the thing was unveiled a few days ago. He said, "We should make sure that today, 2023, that we're as welcoming to these newcomers to the city as the same welcome that Frederick got when he arrived here back in 1845. I like that personal touch, calling him by his Christian name, Frederick, as if he's someone that he used to hang out with at the local bar. In other words, this is propaganda to make sure that black people feel welcome to come and live in Belfast. Frankly, I find it a bit odd that a statue should be erected in Belfast of a man who had no connection with the place other than visiting it a couple of times. The only reason that he is reckoned to merit a statue there is that he is black.